Thank you for tuning in. I'm Bill Potter with the WJTS News. Indiana Governor Eric Holcomb is reinstating some restrictions to help curb the surge in COVID-19 cases. All hospitals are required to postpone or reschedule all non-emergency inpatient surgeries from December 16th through January 3rd. Governor Holcomb is also capping the number of people allowed at social gatherings based on the county metrics map. Social gatherings are limited to 25 people for counties in red, 50 people for counties shaded in orange, 100 people for counties in yellow, and 250 people for counties shaded in blue. Local health departments are not allowed to make exemptions. Sports and other extracurricular events for K through 12 schools in counties shaded in orange are limited to 25% capacity, and only family members are allowed to attend in counties in the red. College and pro sports can still have up to 25% capacity in attendance with local health department approval. Indiana State Department of Health Chief Medical Officer Dr. Lindsay Weaver also announced that a Food and Drug Administration subcommittee is expected to approve the use of the Pfizer vaccine today. Dr. Weaver says the first round of vaccines should start arriving at hospitals next week. The first vaccines will be shipped to 5 hospitals around the state: Clark Memorial in Jeffersonville, Deaconess in Evansville, IU Health Methodist in Indianapolis, Community Health Hospital in Munster, and Parkview Hospital in Fort Wayne. Healthcare workers and long-term care facilities will be first in line to receive the vaccine. CVS and Walgreens will help distribute these vaccines at long-term care facilities. The Indiana State Department of Health has upgraded several southern Indiana counties to Code Red for COVID-19. Davies, Pike, Gibson, and Orange counties are now shaded in red on the county metrics map for a very high positivity rate of COVID-19. This means social gatherings of any kind, both indoor and outdoor, are limited to 25 people. Residents are advised to not hold any special, seasonal, or commercial events. Events for which more than 25 people will be in attendance must submit a plan to the local health department at least 7 days in advance and receive approval before proceeding. College and professional sports are included. The State Department of Health will talk with local health, school, and elected officials to determine if further restrictions need to be implemented. A Jasper man is behind bars after driving while intoxicated. On Wednesday, Jasper police got a call about an intoxicated driver. Officers found the driver, later identified as 43-year-old Michael Sullivan, and watched as Sullivan failed to use a turn signal, drive left of center, and drive up on a curb. When officers stopped the vehicle, they could tell Sullivan was intoxicated. After a field sobriety test, officers offered a chemical test to Sullivan, and he refused. Sullivan was taken to Memorial Hospital, and a warrant was granted. Sullivan then submitted to a chemical test. Sullivan tested at .158. Sullivan was arrested on operating while intoxicated with a blood alcohol content of over .15. Jasper has a new park and recreation director. After looking at several candidates for the position, Tom Moorman has been appointed to the role. Moorman has been a Jasper resident for over 23 years and has been active in the community in leadership roles like president of the Chamber of Commerce. Moorman has recently been active in Heart of Jasper, his church, and the Jasper Football Boosters Club. Moorman will officially start at his position January 1st, 2021. St. Joseph's Catholic Parish in Jasper is making big plans for the future. Our time, the renovation, restoration, and repair of St. Joseph's Church is being planned. This past week, the parish of St. Joseph's had the opportunity to attend meetings held to explain the work being planned and presented to the diocese. If you missed the presentations, WJTS TV 18 is airing the presentation meeting this coming Sunday, December 13th, following the normal broadcast of the Mass, which begins at 11 a.m. The presentation will air immediately following the Mass at approximately 11:45 or 12 noon. Projects discussed include stabilization and tuck pointing of the bell tower, restrooms and sanctuary to become ADA compliant, and a state-of-the-art sound system in the church, as well as a much-needed gathering area for the future of the St. Joseph Parish in Jasper. So tune in to 18 WJTS TV Sunday between 11:45 and 12 noon for the 50-minute presentation. Now stay tuned. Weather and sports are still to come on 18 WJTS News.